Hey, 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 my beautiful souls out there tonight. How are y'all? I hope y'all are doing well. What's today? Today is hump day. Oh my goodness, they already falling out. But it's just one. But it flew on out of there. And it's a good one. All right. Let's see what the divine has to say tonight. The divine spirit always got great messages for you. All you got to do is listen. It's talking to you every day, throughout the day, 24/7. All you got to do is listen. The divine spirit is the spirit within you. Uh-oh, I missed those. I made a mistake. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Let me shuffle these. Okay, we on hump day. Time just be going by so fast. I be losing track of time. Let me turn these the other way. Time just be going by so fast. I declare, I be like, what is today? I think last week I had my days mixed up. I thought it was one day and it was another day, which was a day ahead of what I thought it was. So, I'm just like, my goodness. It's almost the end of the month already. I hope y'all have had a good day so far. I've got to clean up my phone because it has gotten full and I cannot upload stuff. I've cleaned it up a little bit, but I'm still having a hard time getting stuff to upload. So, okay. We have 6 cards, and maybe, one just fell out, so we're going to do 7. All right, so we have trust the process, be confident, honor your word, make a decision or the decision, use your time wisely. That comes out a lot. Be patient and be authentic. Oh my gosh, that's a really good one. There's no other way to be. No other way to be. But we know how that goes. Okay, so whatever you're doing. So tonight I am back on concentrating on the individuals that are in a domestic violence situation in real time. Trust the process. If you are desiring to leave and you're putting in plans into place, trust the process. Trust it. And here is be confident right beside trust the process. It's pretty much saying the same thing. Be confident in what you're doing. Honor your word. That's so important. We always are concerned about honoring our word to other people. And some of us are not always concerned, but, But the biggest letdown sometimes is when you don't honor your word to yourself, okay? And then If you don't honor your word to yourself, you can't honor your word to anybody, and especially your children. So honor your word so you can honor your children. And you know that you're not in a good condition, in a good relationship, and it's playing in your mind. And I know it's not always easy, and it's easier said than done, but you putting in a plan in place. Don't second guess yourself. Trust the process. You've been saying you're going to leave for a while. Honor your word. And beside that is, I'm telling you, energy do not lie. Make a decision or make the decision, okay? Maybe with the make a decision, you're playing it out in your mind. You've been thinking about it for a long time and you just ain't made that decision. Now it's time to make the decision. Or if you've been playing in your mind that I'm going to leave this day, make the decision, okay? Especially if you have already got your plans in place. Make the decision. Use your time wisely. Make sure that you are putting in the work, writing out your plans, going to get things in order accordingly, talking to someone, a confidant that you can confide in, going in and finding out is there some place that you can go to be safe. So just putting in the time for your plan, using your time wisely, making sure that you are getting things in order. Because I know in this situation, you can be depressed. You may not feel like doing things. You can be mentally depressed. And I know when you are mentally incapacitated, it makes you tired physically. And you may not move on things, or you may not be using your time wisely because you just mentally drained and it makes you physically drained. So use your time wisely. Be patient while you getting everything. Maybe they're telling you, we don't have any room at this moment in the women's shelter or something like that. Or maybe they're telling you to wait for something and, you're getting a little antsy about it and you're not being patient about it. But it's coming. Be patient. It's coming. Be authentic. I don't know how this is lining up, but maybe, when you're in a situation, when you're in a domestic violence situation, and I'm talking from my experience with my sister. She was in a domestic violence situation. She was not always truthful in her situation. And that's no judgment. That's because you're scared. So you tend not to be authentic. You're not really showing the true pain that you're going through. You're not really showing you're saying I'm okay, I'm good, or maybe somebody's showing up at your door and then you putting on this face like everything is okay, or you putting on this charade like I'm good, I'm good, while you are about to lose your mind. So sometimes you cannot get the proper help that you need because you're not being authentic with what you're going through. So some kind of way you need to start being real and honest about your truths, about what you're really going on. And that is what Sound the Silence is about. It's about you being authentic. It's about you not being silent. It's about taking off the shame and the guilt. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way you're going to free yourself. That's the only way you're going to free yourself, because if you are not being true and authentic to yourself, you're in denial. You're not even coming in terms with, I am in this abusive relationship. So you cannot help yourself to even make the first move, the second move, the third move to start your plans. So I know that there are steps to this, there are levels to this, but first of all, you have to come to the realization that I am in a domestic violence situation, first of all, and you have to come to a realization like, I got to get some help and get out of this situation. So that's about what being authentic is. So now that we've broken all that down, however, anyone else's situation, I can't explain everybody's situation, but you know what this message is for you, and what, take it as it is for what it means to you. And this doesn't mean that this means the same thing for everyone that's currently in a domestic violence situation as well. These are just examples of what you may be going through, and hopefully it is resonating with your spirit. So we're going to put it all together in a paragraph, because this is amazing. It just always amazes me. I do mine in the mornings most of the time. And I'm going to start back doing y'all's in the morning. I just have things to do in the morning. But it's just amazing how it just all comes together in one paragraph. So here we go. And write this down, because the pen is what? Your sword. And what? Your mouth is your sword. So speak it, write it, because you can script your life into a beautiful mosaic. Transformation from a caterpillar to a beautiful, colorful butterfly. You can do that. You can do that. You can rewrite your story. Trust the process. Be confident. And honor your word. Make a decision, or make the decision. And use your time wisely. Be patient. And most of all, be authentic, so you can get that breakthrough. All right. I am Cassandra Bethea Shine, and it is through our voices and stories that we can help or inspire others to become survivors. Have a beautiful, beautiful night. See you tomorrow.